Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Oh, nice move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
It's very simple to say. It's a tough spot to go on the road in the playoffs for any quarterback. But when you're a rookie, now you know you've got big-time pressure on you because he's shown that he's beyond his years throughout the season. He's played at a high level, and his team is very confident in him. But to go on the road leading your team into postseason as a rookie, that's a whole nother level.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
And, Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. If he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass.
Pat Fryermuth, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's taken down inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Allen going to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Diaz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Back to the ground. Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 9 now. And a completion to Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drills, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw here. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. the way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of the route, too.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on third down. Quick slant to Shaquille. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's Allen. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete as well.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one. Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Warren will try the right side.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
In motion right is Wilson. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Christian Kirk, 26 yards. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Allen. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir hauls it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And again, it's Allen. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bills. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Bills 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
A short one there to Fryermuth. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down and 6 now. Back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Allen going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Allen to throw once more. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Ross. Hi, Liz. Good afternoon. How are you guys? I'm good. Thank you. How are you? I hate Monday. Every time I say that. I hate Monday. No, I hate Monday. I know. Hello. So Yanzi won't be with us. He's absent today. Okay. Like I'm done with Ontario reform. I need to take a day off. Or you've been so sick of. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Like usually you get sick after exam or after when you having a trip come back, your body is just totally break down. I think this is what happened. Yes. But he's awesome. He's just awesome, Audrey. I think he's just cannot do it without him. So. Hi, Sam. Everything's slow today. Okay. Not sure if Lisa gonna join or not, but we're gonna start. For this month, upcoming, there's quite a few. Let's talk about it. There is one for 5584, the National Condo Ratings Sophistication. The release tester have already done their testing. It's already signed up for regression, so this one is good. The next one is PLSL 5621. I think this one, I think it's already confirmed it's fast track, so we might just need to spot check after the promote report after. So we'll see who can help us after, just do a few spot check. So this one is also good. Next one, 5473. The new Nova Scotia PPV. So I see that we have sent the requirement on May 23rd already. So I started testing already for this, and I reported issue to applied last week. 2026 vehicle, like not all of them, I guess, but some of them are not coming back with. I mean, when I do rates, it just gives me zero premium because rate groups is just not there. And then I reported also issue for not credit score not requested because I'm not matching premiums. And then they came back to us and said that vehicle rate groups update is on hold. They wanted to finish this first and then do the release, do the updates after the release. And then for the credit score not requested, I think it's on our side. So Lisa it messaged somebody and have it investigated. I haven't heard anything back from them yet, but yeah, they're investigating it. IQ, I followed up with them last week, and they said they're gonna be behind too. And yeah, I please understand. Okay. Interesting. A few hiccups. Issues. Info still pending for test 5. Yeah, but all my test cases are in IQ already, so it's just waiting for them to come back to us.
Okay. That's not nice. Updates. Okay. Then moving on to, there's two Intech Quebec. 5547 is the flex table change for PPV. I think we have the ticket open already. I assume Ross is going to will be taking care of it.
Yes, I'm currently testing. Unfortunately, testing not going well as I did see any change in my premium. So I'm currently talking with Jonathan to see what's going on and if he can help me. But testing is important.
Okay. Why the another bad news? Not going well.
I'm sure it will be fixed by the end of the day. Maybe it's just not on my end, but I prefer to contact Jonathan to see if I did everything right.
I was going to say maybe we should stop here for the day. Pick it back up again tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
What happened? We need to burn some sage or something like that, or I don't have to go to the temple. Okay, thank you, Ross. The other one is 5623 Intech Quebec new business rate decrease. I think this one we just got it recently for auto. I don't even have the ticket open yet. So are we? I'm not sure if Audrey you have talked to actuary about this one or.
It should be in test 2.
Oh, in test? Okay. Okay, I will open another one.
I'll take a look at that.
Okay, so you went to 5623.
Russ, did you have a chance to look at this one too? No, not yet.
Sorry, I was replying to Jonathan. What PLSO are we talking about?
56.
23.
Yes. I'm currently testing both of them. So 56,
Okay.
23 and 54, 5574.
Okay. Good. So Kathy, are you going to open a ticket and then just assign to Ross and he will, just for tracking. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. And other one, 5195. I think there is some issue with this one too. When they I saw their email from Lucy. We haven't get the approval. We might need to change the base rate percentage of this one.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second.
Which one is it?
5296.
Well, it's... Okay, probably we would take the same test cases as the ratings.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is on the May 1. For June 13, we will have the UBI voter. So I need Ross' help for this one. I just need to go to Raybridge team to ensure what the data they're using. We just do some regression testing to make sure we get the new discount. For 5531, the Newfoundland PPV major filing. From last time we say that we have vendor matrix we have already received. I'm not sure. Let's see the tickets. Okay, so we may not send to the vendors yet then. Sam, do you know if Scientific is helping you on this one or?
What's the date on this one?
June 13th.
Oh, we need to send. Do we need to send this as? Oh, wait, which one is this? Is this Newfoundland?
Yeah, Newfoundland.
I have it drafted, but I didn't think that we had the matrix yet.
Okay, we have the matrix already.
Okay, then,
yeah.
Then Scientific and I will send it.
Okay, I attached the link here already. So
cool. Yeah.
So please stand and then just update the ticket. Thank you.
Excuse me, Lolita. Just had an answer from Jonathan, and he told me that Oprah Restore will be postponed to May 7th. May 6th or May 7th.
Oh.
That's what he just told me.
So 5623 and 5574?
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, I got the date. They probably changed the date. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, they just changed because it was supposed to be this week.
Oh. They changed to May 6th. Why I got May 13th? Okay, let me just change it to what they have it on the PLSR card. Okay. Thank you. Let me double check this one, 5296, if they have changed the date too. Okay, so this one is still May 27th. Okay. Okay, cool. So this is all June. Moving to July, we have this new business loyalty discount correction. I think this one is just for regression testing only. So I will see if the release tester will be able to help us for this one, including Raybridge. And then we still have the New Brunswick PV 4.0, PEI PVV 4.0, UPI 4.0 is still July, and then the Nova Scotia theft strategy. There's lots of conversation in the Nova Scotia theft strategy chat. Do you have anything waiting for someone, Sam, for this one, or are you good with this, or do you need support for the Nova Scotia theft strategy?
Half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe you're starting to make some headway.
No gain on the play there, second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Allen.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Diaz.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. To the air. Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try and go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Cook following the penalty. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Cook again.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll try and run for it on foot. And goal. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And they'll turn their power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will tie us at 24. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Nifty move.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
A handoff for Warren.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
They'll drop the throw. He finds his man complete. That's Sanchez. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
Darnell Washington
from 19 yards away.
And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now out come the Bills. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Again, it's Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd and a couple. He'll drop to throw. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steeler first down.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Back to throw here. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
56, 56.
Now Allen again. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll... bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
180.
Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead.
Here now, second and goal.
Allen taking it himself. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. And put an extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So now the Steelers down by 7. A minute 55 remaining. This is where your playoff medal is tested on the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it first and 10. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now, second and 9.
Back to throw.
Down the field, he's got one. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On the run, it's Warren. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Right back to him on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They'll come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
gain of 15.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Back to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Here comes 2nd down.
They'll look to throw.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Now Allen. That's caught by Shakir.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Allen. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing, Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's first down. Here's Allen. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw is Allen.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
Maybe in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
A third down gain of 19. Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
A tackle made by Dorian Williams. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on second down here. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect them to attack on defense and not sit back. Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Boswell's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
What can Allen do now with his drive? He finds his man complete. That's Diaz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the 1st down.
Now Allen has his man, it's Shakir. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll need at least a field goal here to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive, and they'll need to do it by the end of the period as they work here on 2nd down.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
3rd and 2.
Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They wanted to avoid the dreaded 4th down and having to get a conversion or it being the final play. They picked it up, though, on 3rd.
I love how you described that because we've been in those situations and seen it. If you get to 4th down, especially in overtime, things get a little shakier, don't they? The hands get shaky, right? The throw, if you're going to throw the ball, being able to run it, all of that coming down to one big play. Very nice of them and nice for them to pick it up on third. But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing is Allen. And he gets this to Thornton. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown.